If I showed you these three answers, Lincoln, nod, Winkin, and ask this question, rank these wooden shoe sailors in the order they are named in a classic nursery rhyme, all you would need to do to win the money is say Winkin, Blinkin, nod. It's that easy. Welcome to the Order of Things, the go where teams can win money just by putting things in order. We will play 3 rounds. Whichever team is in the lead after those, we'll play our perfect 10 bonus round where they can win up to 100 times their score. Let's meet our 3 teams playing tonight. First up, we have Gabe's team. Gabe is their captain, and then it has Tara and Jared as well. Second, we have Beer's team. He is the captain, and Liz and CK are his teammates. And finally, we have MK's team with MK, Chris, and Z. All right. I said there are 3 rounds to play, and whichever team is in the lead at the end of round 1 will get to go first in round 2. Take a look at our categories for round 1 on the order of things. If you want to play it easy and rank 3 items, you can take a question for $250. And your choices are, let's see how we say that, Harrison Ford, and horror sequels. There's a pumpkin next to it. It's a Halloween themed question. For $500, you can rank 4 things, TV themes, Canadians, and wrap it up. For 5 things, it's $1,000, and you can play the oeuvre of Bobby Boris Pickett, nursery rhymes, and it's the great category Charlie Brown. And if you want to play the big one, $1,500 on the Muppets. Now, if you play 5 or 6, you get the help of your team in ranking. If you're playing 3 or 4, you are all by yourself. First round, this is all or nothing. You get the whole order right, you make the money. Otherwise, you don't make any money for that question. So I've randomized the order in which you're playing, and Gabe's team gets to go first. So, Gabe, you have the option. Which category would you like to start with tonight?
Easy for me. Let's do horror sequels.
Horror sequels, this is for $250. It's just you, Gabe. Get it right. You start off with $250 in your bank.
Sounds
Here we
good.
go. We have Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Rank these out of left field slasher installments by their critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, highest to lowest.
I'm going to say New Nightmare is the highest. Friday the 13th, New Beginning, and Halloween 3, which is sad because Season of the Witch is an amazing movie.
Do you want to lock that in? New Nightmare highest, then A New Beginning, then Season of the Witch.
Yes, that's what I want to lock in.
All right, for $250, let's see if you've got it. New Nightmare, New Beginning, Season of the Witch. Actually, more people agree with you than you thought on Season of the Witch. 49%, it's getting up there. New Beginning, simply on the basis of being a Friday the 13th movie, is at the bottom. But
It should have been called Threeson of the Witch.
Okay, we are on to Beer's team and Beers.
Oh no, the pressure. I can't handle the pressure.
Well, if you get any money, you're in the lead. So
Okay, well then let's do Harrison Ford for any money.
Harrison Ford for $250. It's just you, Beers. Here's your question. Indiana Jones, John Book, Rick Deckard. Rank these characters by the number of films Harrison Ford played them in from most to least.
I don't even know who John Book is. But I know he played Indiana Jones a lot of times, so I'll say that's first. I know he was Rick Deckard in 2 movies, so I'll say he was Rick Deckard second, and then I'm not sure who John Book is. I'm hoping he's not from the Jack Ryan or whatever series. Didn't he play Jack Ryan in that? No, I don't know.
Lock it in?
Yeah, lock it in.
All right, yes. I can tell you that in the Jack Ryan series, he in fact played Jack Ryan. So let's take a look. If it is Indy, then Rick Deckard, then John Book for $250. Yeah, you got it. Very good. Indiana Jones 5 times, Rick Deckard twice. John Book is his character in Witness, and no one's going to watch a movie called Revenge of the Amish, so you got it. Let's move on to MK's team and MK.
Let's see how we say that.
Let's see how we say that. All right. MK, let's see how we say that. We have Asi, Fen, Tamino. These sounds together to create a drug also called Tylenol.
I'm gonna see put in that first tomato and then Fen.
Would you believe I
Whatever.
had this question written 3 weeks ago? I wouldn't.
No, I would not.
Do you want to lock that in?
Yes.
All right, for
Thank you.
$250, is it acetaminophen? You got it.
Well done.
$250. All right.
Next time I have to name a litter of kittens, I'm keeping these in mind.
All right. All of the captains took the least value ones, so we're gonna move on back to Gabe's team and Jared.
And with the 5 category, we get the whole team's help,
Yeah,
correct?
5 and 6, you get your whole team.
Okay, let's see what Charlie Brown has in store.
It's
Let's
the
do
great
it.
category, Charlie Brown. You get the help of Gabe and Tara here. Here we go for $1,000. He'll come here because I have the most sincere pumpkin patch. I didn't get a chance to go out for tricks or treats. I got a rock. We are obviously separated by denominational differences. You didn't tell me you were going to kill it. Rank these lines in the order they're first said in It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
All right, you didn't tell me you're going to kill it as number 1.
Yes. I think I didn't get a chance to go out for tricks or treats is the last one.
That's going to be at the very end, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, separated by denominational differences. I'm pretty sure Linus speaks the line. I'm trying to think who he might have said that to or about, which act it's in.
Most sincere pumpkin patches before I got a rock.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm off base here. I think I might put that before Lucy and them like assemble to go trick or treating and go to the party. So maybe let's put that second.
You want to put denominational differences in the 2 slot?
Yes.
Okay. So as it is,
the second one, or do you want to do a third? Do you think that it's coming before the pumpkin patch or after the pumpkin patch? So you're saying right now before.
I mean, I can be swayed.
Most sincere pumpkin patches. I think it's going to be before denomination, and denomination is going to be before I got a rock.
Okay, so denomination the 3 slot.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm. That's
Okay.
what I would think. I wonder if those are in the same scene. I'll leave it to you. You make the final
This
call.
is riveting television. I'm glad you're recording this, Colin.
I'm on the edge of my seat and I'm standing up, so.
Jared, make the final call.
If nothing else, we took a high value question off the board. So let's lock it in.
Okay.
Lock it in. You're going to have most sincere before denominational differences. You didn't tell me you were going to kill it. Most sincere. Denominational differences. I got a rock. Tricks or treats. Let's take a look at the order of things. See if you've made $1,000. It was killing me because you had it in the right order and you switched it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
You didn't tell me you were
That's
going to
rough.
kill it. They're separated by denominational differences. They're still at the house. Most sincere pumpkin patch. He'll come here. They're already in the pumpkin patch. Yeah.
All right.
Scores. You're still at 0, but you'll catch up. Beers team and CK. It's your turn.
Well, we got Liz on our team, so let's do the Muppets.
The Muppets. All right.
Don't depend on me, but let's
Liz,
go
faith
for
has
it.
been put in you. It
Yes,
sounds
we are
like.
completely depending on you,
Oh.
Liz.
Right under the bus.
I was gonna do the same, but depending on you, so
We're screwed.
The good news is
hey,
your third
you know.
teammate's off the hook. All right. The Muppets. Cabin Fever. It feels like Christmas. The first time it happens. Man or Muppet. Rainbow Connection. Together Again. Rank these songs from Muppet movies in chronological order, starting with the earliest. None are from the same movie, so they're all different movies.
Cabin Fever's probably Muppet Treasure Island. You know,
Oh, yeah, I was trying to think of what that came from.
none of these are from the same movie?
No, there's no repeated movies here.
Interesting. Well, Man or Muppet is from the Muppet movie with like Jason Segel, Amy Adams.
that was the most recent one, wasn't
That
it?
one, yes.
Okay, so put that as 6.
Rainbow Connection, first one.
Yeah.
It feels like Christmas is obviously Muppet Christmas Carol.
Did that come before? That came before.
I think that came before
Pirate.
Treasure Island.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know what Together Again. What was?
I think
would've
that
been-
would be number 2.
Oh,
I think that
yeah,
would be
that's
Muppet Take Manhattan, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I I'm
Christmas
just
stuff.
going on vibes here.
Mhm.
It feels like Christmas or Muppet Christmas Carol would be fourth.
Not third. Okay.
But I
Okay.
obviously am happy to be outnumbered there.
Right. First time it
Actually,
happened.
Colin, you happened to put it in the exact thing that I was thinking.
Oh, they
just
were
based
saying
on-
they were saying Cabin Fever was after Feels Like Christmas, so I just moved it into what had been said so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just going on vibes. I don't have a working chronological order of when the Muppet movies were released.
The first time it happens. Do you recognize that song?
I do not.
God, I don't want this to be what happened to Jared's team.
Well, they have 0, and I will bet all the real money I have in my life, which is not much, that Chris has an encyclopedic knowledge of the Muppets. So we're taking this opportunity away from him.
Okay,
So
Was there something else? There was like the Great Muppet Caper or something like that.
there wasn't the Great Muppet Caper.
Was that before or after the Christmas movie?
That would have been before Christmas, I think.
Okay, then maybe this is good. I say let's just go for it.
Yeah.
Well,
All
it's your choice, CK. So
Lock it in.
lock it in. All right. Rainbow Connection, Together Again, the first time it happens, It Feels Like Christmas, Cabin Fever, Man or Muppet. Let's see if that's the order of things. Take a look for 1,500. You were so close. The first time it happens is from the Great Muppet Caper. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Together
man.
Again is Muppets Take Manhattan, and that's the order of those. Feels Like Christmas, Muppet Christmas Carol, Cabin Fever, best song in a Muppet movie, Muppet Treasure Island, Man or Muppet from the Muppets 2011. Yeah.
I
Muppets
thought for sure Muppets Take Manhattan was second.
No, it feels like the second one, right? But it's actually the third one. Yeah.
I said that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
You blame that on me.
all right.
That movie.
Oh well, that was a good effort.
It
Yeah.
really was. Yeah. Okay. Z, it is your turn on MK's team.
All right. Well, it's kind of calling to me, but I'm worried it'll threaten my citizenship if I get it wrong. Canadians for 500.
Canadians. All right, Z, it is just you, $500, but citizenship is on the line. Canadians. King, Lion, Mackenzie, William. Arrange these names to create the name of a 20th century Canadian Prime Minister.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
William Lyon Mackenzie King.
Z,
Like
would
the
you
Bobby
like
I don't know
Moore
if the rest
ticket
of you
of
guys
prime
could
ministers.
get it. Like Susan could get it.
Oh, yes, no question. Are we
Fun
locking
fact,
this in?
also the first names of the Ninja Turtles.
Yes. Canadian
The
Ninja Turtles.
Canadian Ninja Turtles.
Lion
Yes.
Donatello, William Leonardo.
Lock it in, Z.
Oh, yeah.
All right. $500, William, Lion, Mackenzie King. Yeah, of course, that's right. $500 for Z, Chris, and MK's
And
team.
I retain
Easy
my
money.
citazenship.
Love it.
You keep your citizenship, which is
Don't
crucial
have
right
to go
now.
back
So
to
very good.
Croatia.
That's Gabe's team and Tara.
Let's go with nursery rhymes.
Okay.
Nursery rhymes. So you get the help of Gabe and Jared for this. $1,000. It'll get you on the board. Fair of face, far to go, full of grace, full of woe, loving and giving. Rank these descriptors from the nursery rhyme Monday's Child in order, starting with Monday.
Okay, I'm gonna say it out loud and then you guys got to keep track of it.
Okay.
Monday's child is fair of face. Tuesday's child is full of grace. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Thursday's child has far to go. Saturday's child is.
Well, there's only one left.
Oh, good.
So just loving and giving then.
Well, I mean, like, wait, wasn't that Sunday? Okay, whatever. That's fine.
That could.
It doesn't
you know
matter
what?
which day, just it has to be 5 days in order.
So it's
Yeah.
good.
You sounded confident. Do you want to lock that in?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Fair of
I mean,
face,
does
full of
anybody else
grace,
want to?
full of woe, far to go, loving and giving. You said that so confidently. I don't think anyone's going to challenge you. Let's see if she's right for $1,000. Fair of face, full of grace, full of woe, far to go, loving and giving. $1,000.
All right.
Well done.
Very
Nice
nice.
work.
Impressive. Yeah.
I'm picturing this in Boris Pickett's voice.
Wednesday's child is full of woe.
Could have had a hit with it. Yeah. All right. We are on to Beer's team and Liz.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Wrap It Up is candy wrappers. So I'm going to go for that.
Okay, wrap it up, which she's hoping is candy wrappers. It's just you, Liz.
All right.
Here are some of my favorite candies: Boris Karloff, Brendan Fraser, Christopher Lee, Tom Cruise. Rank these actors in the order they first headlined a Mummy movie.
Oh.
Okay. I really gambled wrong. I'm going to guess Boris Karloff was first, followed by Christopher Lee, followed by Brendan Fraser, and then Tom Cruise for some reason.
Karloff, Lee, Fraser, Cruise for some reason. Want to lock that in?
Yeah.
$500 if you're right. Is that the order of mummies? You got it. Very good. Yes.
Great. Can I get some candy wrappers with candy in them as well?
I think it's also descending height.
I think it might. Yeah, it might be.
Good job, Liz.
All right. So, Chris, we're down to TV themes and Bobby Boris Pickett. Whichever you don't take will be played between the three captains during the break. So, what would you like?
I'll have to go with Bobby Boris Pickett.
You get the help of MK and Z on this. We have baying hounds, ghouls, vampires, wolfman, zombies. Rank these creatures in the order they're first named in the Monster Mash.
Ah, this is not what I thought the question was going to be. Ah,
What else could it
Candy
be?
wrappers.
I thought it was
What
going
else
to be
is he
like,
known for?
like Monster Mash is first, Climate Mash is last, Monster
Yes.
Rap is in the middle. Ugh.
Monster Swim. I know all of them. I had a whole question about it once. Yeah.
I think vampires or zombies are first. I think I want to go with vampires.
He was working in the lab late one night.
You can sing through the whole song. There's no clock.
Baying
think-
Hounds is maybe late.
I think they get 30 seconds before you're dinged for copyright.
I think we've got to throw a dart here.
Yeah.
Ghouls, then Wolfman.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
No idea.
Throw it up there. Take a look. Vampires, zombies, ghouls, wolfman, baying hounds. Do you want to lock that in?
I might as well. Let's not belabor the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't want to sing through the song. Let's see if it works. Is that the order of things in the Monster Mash? Vampires, ghouls, zombies, wolfman, baying hounds.
Oh,
The ghouls all came from their humble abodes before the zombies were having fun. I'm sorry.
So close.
All right.
Good try.
That's your question about Elvis's least favorite songs.
All that time listening to Dr. Menno, wasted.
So going into the break, our scores are very, very close. Gabe's team leads with $1,000 because they know their nursery rhymes. Beers and MK's team both sitting on $750. We've got one more question to play, and we're going to do that during the break. So, Gabe, Beers, MK, get on those messaging devices to send me your answers to this. Everyone who gets it right will get a share of $500. TV themes. The question is this: Elroy, George, Jane, Judy. Rank these the Jetsons characters in the order they're named in the theme song. Think about that during the break, and we'll be right back on the order of things. Welcome back to the order of things. Before the break, we asked our players to rank these Jetsons characters in the order they're named in the theme song, and we've got some different answers here. So let's take a look. Gabe said George, Judy, Elroy, Jane. Ears said George, Judy, Elroy, Jane. They agree. MK says George, Elroy, Jane, Judy. So if MK has it all by herself, she makes $500. If Beers and Gabe have it, they each make $250. Let's take a look at the order of things. George, Elroy, Judy, Jane, which means no one has it.
Ooh.
No one has
wow.
appropriately
Dang it.
met the Jetsons, even though they let you do it in the theme song. No one gets the $500. We move on to round two.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Yes, exactly.
It's budget
All
day
right.
on the order of things. That's
Gabe's team gets to go first. They've got that lead. So Jared will get first selection in round two, where the values are doubled. Here are the questions for round two. If you want to rank three things for $500, you can have Pay Me or Go to Jail. That's why it's poetry and the wildlands of New Mexico. If you want to rank four things for $1,000, it's Born in the USA, A Night with the Jersey Devil, and 57 Channels and Nothing On. If If you want to rank 5 things for $2,000, you get your team and its brilliant disguises in another cameo role in Rocky Ground. And for 6, the big one, $3,000 on the battlefield. And Jared, you get to go first.
Looking for the candy wrappers. Let's shoot big and go brilliant disguises.
Brilliant disguises, Jared, Gabe, and Tara. This is for $2,000 should you get it right. 5 things to rank. Minion, Ray Gunn, the Olympic breakdancer, Sabrina Carpenter, Sexy Ken Bone, and Wolverine. Rank these Halloween costumes by their position on Google's top trending costumes of 2024. So number 1 was like the highest searched for in October, down to one that might not have even been on the list.
Yeah, Sexy Ken Bone is not on the list or at the very bottom.
I wasn't 2024 Barbieheimer? Or
Yeah.
It was definitely Wolverine for Deadpool and Wolverine. So that's 1 or 2, I'd imagine.
I put Minion at the top.
Over Raygun?
I would put Minion, Wolverine,
Raygun,
Raygun.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I mean, I think Minion's been like number 1 for most of my adult life.
Really? Sexy Ken Bone last? I'm a little...
I
wanted to wear a Sexy Ken Bone.
I don't know who Ken Bone is.
Ken Bone was 2016, wasn't it?
Oh, never mind. I thought that was
No,
Barbie
it's not from Barbie. No.
Oh no, it's not. It's not Ken from Barbie. No, sorry, it's Ken Bone, the guy with the sweater and mustache.
Wow, that's a very
Entirely different
Ken.
Given that I don't know who Ken Bone is, and he
After midnight, Barbie.
I agree.
I think I'm going to put Wolverine at number 1 because Minion. Was there a Minions movie in 2024?
Well, I'll tell you what. I've got 2 nephews who have dressed as Minions, and they haven't dressed as Wolverine yet, but they're young. And anybody who's older does dress as Wolverine.
You know, if you take a Ken Bone costume and paint it yellow, it's kind of a Minion costume.
Remember,
let's put
talk about
Ray
copyright
Gunn number
strikes.
3 and Sabrina Carpenter 4, because what would that costume even look like?
This year it would be all of the different costumes that she wore in the Man-Child video. So this year she might.
Okay, that's kind of her thing.
Okay, what do you think, team?
I'm good.
Now I'm picturing a sexy Ken Bone in the Mojo Dojo Casa House. Okay, these are our answers. Let's lock it in.
Lock it in. All right. Wolverine, a Minion, Raygun the Breakdancer, Sabrina Carpenter, Sexy Ken Bone. It is Sexy Ken Bone last. Not on the list, no.
First in our hearts.
Yes.
It
Let's
is
take
now.
a look if the Minion was second. No, I'm sorry. First was Raygun. She was number 2 on the list, followed by Sabrina Carpenter, Wolverine, and a Minion at 19th.
It's just a green
that's low
tracksuit.
for Minions.
Anyone who knocks gets candy. They showed up.
They're in an Australian
absolutely.
breakdancing outfit doing the T-Rex.
We are on to Beer's team and CK.
I'm just going to do pay me or go to jail for $500.
Okay, pay me or go to jail for $500. CK, it's all you.
Okay.
Klaus Kinski, Martin Sheen, Paul McCartney. Rank these celebrities by the number of times they've been arrested from most to least.
I can't even think of who Klaus Kinski is. Martin Sheen's going to be number 1. Put Klaus as number 2 and McCartney at number 3.
Okay. You have Martin Sheen, Klaus Kinski, Paul McCartney. Do you want to lock that in?
Yep.
$500 if you're right. Let's see. Martin Sheen, has he been arrested the most times? 66 arrests for Martin Sheen, all for political protest.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
he's an activist. Yeah. Not Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen. All right.
Yeah.
But before we reveal the other 2, I do have an offer if you don't feel confident. I realize this is just the $500 question, but $140 if you don't want to play it. What do you think?
We've only got like 750 total right now, right?
Trailing by 250. This is 140.
Oh, I'll take the offer then.
Take the offer. All right, 140 for you. Very good. You're only $90 out of the lead, and we'll see if you would have been right. Who was number 2? Paul McCartney, you did the right thing. He's been arrested 6 times, all for drug possession. Klaus Kinski, despite being one of the vilest human beings to ever live, has never been arrested.
That's
Who
the
is
kind of
Klaus? I
asshole
don't
he
even know.
is.
I'm gonna have to Google who that
He
is.
was the muse of Werner Herzog. Never
Okay.
For
arrested.
sure,
I
there would
won't.
have been some public nudity or sex pest
I know,
thing.
right? You'd think there had to be something. But you made $140.
All
John
right.
has joined us, so I'm going to randomly assign John to one of our teams. All right. John, you get to join Gabe's team with your brother. We are on to MK's team, and it is Z's choice.
Well, let's take On the Battlefield off the battlefield.
All right. Z is taking the big one for $3,000. If you get this right, you make $3,000. This will put you in a considerable lead, of course. 6 things. All men are created equal, 7 years. Last full measure of devotion, shall not perish from the earth. We are met on a great battlefield. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here. Rank these phrases in the order they appear in Lincoln's Gettysburg Address.
Okay.
We know four
It
score is
starts,
first.
Yeah, with 7 years.
Right.
I think all men is last. We are met feels next. I'm just going on vibes here.
Yeah, I'd put that second. I don't know. The world will little note kind of feels like a
There we go.
segue. So
yeah, that's
maybe
like a
second?
next to last, maybe,
Or
a after we are met. It's either one.
okay.
Maybe last full measure, then shall not perish.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And then the only question is,
Shall not perish should be the last. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we could switch those
shall not
two.
perish kind of feels
Yeah.
final.
So right now it's at 7 years. We are met on a great battlefield. The world will little note nor long remember. Last full measure of devotion. All men are created equal and shall not perish from the earth. Z, it is your choice ultimately, but take as much time as you need.
Let's do it.
Lock it in.
Her down.
All right. $3,000 if you're right. Is 7 years first? Very good. That is the first phrase in it. Does it end with shall not perish? It sure does. You've got 2. Is last full measure number 4? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, all men are created equal is actually second. 7 years ago, our fathers, said that all men are created equal. Met on great battlefield, world will little note, last full measure shall not perish. Tough question. We didn't even get to the bribe where I would have offered you $700, but
Amazing.
So back to Gabe's team, and it is John's choice. John has joined us now, so it is his pick.
I have lived in New Mexico for 12 years. I think I'm going to go with a night with the Jersey Devil.
Night with the Jersey Devil. All right, John. So it's all you.
You've never lived in Jersey.
I worked there once for a little bit.
$1,000, John. The Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow, the Jersey Devil, the Loveland Frog, and the Pope Lick Monster. Rank these American mythological figures in the order they were first mentioned in writing.
Oh, no. Well, I know Loveland Frog would be the newest. I do know Jersey Devil's been around for a long time, but I don't think he's first. Let's start out safely with Headless Horseman. Pope Lick Monster.
Well, you only have one slot left, so.
Well, I'm still debating if that's
no, sure. That's what you have it right now. Headless Horseman, Jersey Devil, Pope Lick Monster, Loveland Frog.
I think the Pope Lick Monster. I need to know the context of what monster licked the Pope. I'm going to go with that order.
Lock it in for $1,000. This will add to your lead. Should you be right? You were very confident that the Loveland Frog was the most recent. Is that right? 1955. Yeah. How about the Headless Horseman? Number 1, 1820. You've got 2, John, which means you've triggered an offer. If you don't want to play it, I will give you $325, or you can play on for $1,000. You already have the lead, but it's a small lead.
I'm going to take your offer.
Take $325. All right. So you get $325. You're up to $1,325. But we do have to know, was that the order of things? Jersey Devil 1859, Pope Lick 1909. John, for once, didn't gamble, and it was the wrong choice. But $325 still yours. You keep your lead.
The right choice.
I thought the Pope Lick Monster for sure was like Cookie Monster's cousin, the Lick Monster, who just happened to get elected Pope.
Oh yeah, that was on public television.
Yeah. No, the Pope Lick monster, it's in the town of Pope Lick, Kentucky. Yeah, it's under a bridge.
Well, now I need to know who named the town and in what context.
That I have no idea on that one.
It was a
That doesn't make it
Protestant
better.
town. They wanted to keep the Pope out.
Beer's team and Liz.
I feel like next time it gets around to Jared and John, they're going to go for cameo, so we should probably get rid of that.
Going for cameo role.
Yeah.
All right, Beers, CK, and Liz. Liz, you get your teammates in another cameo role. $2,000. Andrew Dice Clay, Guitar Ravache, Lee Greenwood, Richard Karn, William Hung. Guitar Ravache is, of course, George Santos's drag persona. Rank these cameo celebrities from most expensive to least. So you see we have everything from $1,000, $750, $500, $100, $30 for the lowest.
Oh, this is spectacular.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
By the way, these are original market value, no discounts or sales.
William Hung has to be the lowest. I have a feeling. I know George Santos has a separate one for himself as George Santos. I'm not sure.
I feel like
Well-
Lee Greenwood could probably fetch a pretty high price from country
Yeah.
bands. But I feel like George Santos probably charges a lot too, just because he's
Yeah, he does. He charges a lot, I think.
He does, but I imagine he would charge like 500. I believe I checked this like years and years and years ago, but I know that Caitlyn Jenner charges like 500 at least when I checked years ago. So I feel like George Santos would charge around that. And also George Santos's drag persona. Richard Karn, I'm gonna put at 100. And I am going to say Lee Greenwood is actually at 1,000 and Andrew Dice Clay is at 750. Just because Andrew Dice Clay has no value, but also it's not the 80s anymore, so demand might be lower.
Any of my input would just be guessing, so I don't know.
Yeah.
All of my input has been guessing.
Fair enough. Yeah, I let's lock this in.
Lock it in. All right. See if you know your cameos for $2,000. Let's start with cheapest. William Hung for $30. Is he there? William Hung, very
Yeah.
$30. All right, let's move on to the most talented person on this list, Richard Karn, for $100. I mean, it's kind of by default, but still, Richard Karn,
Yeah.
$100. Very good. You got it.
Really undervaluing himself.
Yeah, underrated Family Feud host. All right, let's see. Katara Ravache for $500. Is that right? Lee Greenwood 500.
Really?
Tara Ravache 750. Andrew Dice Clay 1,000.
Wow. Fun fact: I have purchased a William Hung cameo. It was delightful.
You have? That's amazing.
Yes.
That is amazing.
All right, City's your turn.
57 channels and nothing on calling out to me. Let's do that.
All right, this is just you. 57 channels and nothing on for $1,000. Atlanta, Dallas, Orange County, Salt Lake City. Rank these Real Housewives show in the order they premiered.
Whoops. Stepped on it with this one. Orange County sounds like the first one. And then I feel pretty good about Atlanta being second. I'll go Salt Lake City and then Dallas.
Okay.
And then lock that in and hope for the best.
Orange
Did they
County,
rename it-
Atlanta, Salt Lake City, Dallas. Let's see.
Did
Orange
they
County
rename
was
it
that
Real
first.
Sister Wives of Salt Lake City?
Orange County, the original, 2006. How about Atlanta? 2008, down to Salt Lake City and Dallas. But if you're not confident, $300, which would give you $10.50, you'd be in second place, or you can play on for the 1,000.
A lot of William Hungs.
I like shifting to second place. We'll take the offer.
All right, shifting into second place, you make $300. Very good. Let's see if it was the right decision. What is the order of things? Dallas, then Salt Lake City. Good call. $300.
Whew.
I'm waiting for Real Housewives of Pope Lick.
Really? Popes can't marry.
You can watch it on public television. Yeah.
The Station of the Cross.
And viewers like you.
Pope lickers like you.
Just imagining their basketball jerseys. All right, we are on to Gabe's team and Tara.
I will go with That's Why It's Poetry.
That's why it's poetry. All right, so it is all Tara here for $500. Increase the lead. We have The Daughter of Triton, the opening line of Blues Traveler's Runaround, the name of Taylor Swift's 9th album. Rank these things in the order they appear in Pose the Raven.
Ah, come on. Blues Travelers is the one that comes to mind easiest. Okay. Okay.
Don't feel bad.
Oh, no. I like Edgar Allan Poe. I'm gonna feel bad. Especially since I have no idea what the name of Taylor Swift's 9th album was. And I can only hear the opening riff of Runaround in my head. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, once upon a midnight we. Okay, Blues Travelers is first.
I encourage people to sing through songs. Someone finally actually did it. So
I doubt Triton's daughter's name was Lenore, but I'm pretty positive Taylor Swift's 9th album wasn't named Lenore. You know what? Let's go with Taylor Swift as last and The Daughter of Triton as 2, because Poe does love to name drop women on the regular.
So we have Blues Travelers opening line, Triton's Daughter, Taylor Swift's 9th album. Locking that in?
Lock it in.
All right. For $500, opening line of Blues Travelers Runaround is that first. Yeah, Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Very good. Before we look at the other two, I will give you an offer of $175. You currently have the lead. It would put you at an even $1,500. You'd be up by $450 on the next team, or you can play on for the full $500.
Then I'm not taking the offer. We'll see how my blind 50-50 chance went.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. Blind 50-50. Let's take a look if it's Triton's Daughter and then Taylor Swift. $500. No, I'm sorry. Taylor Swift's 9th album is called Evermore. Triton's Daughter was Palace, which there is a bust of in the narrator's home. But yeah, 50-50 shot. Good to go for it. Beer's team, and it is Beer's choice.
I guess I will go with Born in the USA.
Born in the USA. It's all you, Beers, for $1,000. Get this right. You have the lead. We've got the Born Identity, the Born Legacy, the Born Supremacy, the Born Ultimatum. By the number of times the name Born is said, no, it is rank these films in the order they were released.
I'm almost certain that the Born Identity is first. Well, I am certain. The Born Identity was first. I think that was followed by the Born Supremacy. Then the Born Ultimatum, and I think the Born Legacy was the one that had Jeremy Renner that came after the original Born trilogy.
So you got Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum, Legacy, Beers. Are we locking that in for $1,000?
I'm locking it in.
All right, let's take a look, see if you've taken the lead. Born Identity, was that first? Yep, way back in 2002. Was Legacy the most recent of these? Yes, you're exactly right. It's the one with Edward Norton and Jeremy Renner. If you don't feel confident with Supremacy before Ultimatum, how about $280?
I feel confident. I'm going to roll.
Okay, we're rolling it for $1,000 and the lead. Was it the Born Supremacy and then the Born Ultimatum? You've made $1,000. Very good, Beers. Nice playing.
Nice work.
Going from third place to first place. MK, it is down to the Wildlands of New Mexico and Rocky Ground. Which one would you like? And remember, what you don't play will be played during the break between the three teams.
I'll do Rocky Ground just so I can just get some help.
Get it off the board, get some help. MK, Z, and Chris, this is for $2,000, Rocky Ground. Damn It, Janet, Hot Patootie, Bless My Soul, Rose Tint My World, The Sword of Damocles, and The Time Warp. Rank these songs in the order they're first sung in the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I know somewhat. Damn It, Janet is definitely first. Is The Time Warp?
He wants you to sing.
Second?
Gut says that's right.
I think it's further in.
maybe it's further. I mean, I don't know. So
What is
let's
Hot
put
Patootie? Is
Time
that
Warp
Meatloaf's
first.
song?
So what do we want to do? Sword of Damocles as 2, and then Time Warp would be 3.
I think that's reasonable.
Sure.
And then Hot Patootie has to be around when they're meeting Rocky, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Rose Tint My World.
That feels good. Going off titles, I would have put Sword of Damocles later, but this feels like good enough that we can lock it in. Yeah.
I remember Time Warp being kind of one of the first songs. Do we want to do Time Warp as 2 and then Sword of Damocles?
Let's do that because Sword of Damocles feels like we're establishing stakes kind of song title.
It's up to you, MK.
Okay, let's lock that in. Yeah.
All right, damn it, Janet. The Time Warp, Sword of Damocles, Hot Patootie, Rose Tint My World for $2,000. You get this right, you'll be in a considerable lead. What was first? Of course, damn it, Janet. Very good. Is Rose Tint My World last? It sure is. Very good. You were debating whether the Time Warp was second on this list or later. Let's see if it's number 2. The Time Warp, good call.
Woo!
Down to the Sword of Damocles and Hot Patootie. If you have it in the right order, you've made $2,000, but got an offer for you, $700. So, looking at the scores right now, this would put you $160 out of the lead. You'd be in second place, but if you get this right, you're over $1,000 in the lead.
I feel like Hot Patootie kind of has to be later. I don't know. I'm going to say no, we're not going to take it.
Turning down $700 and a guaranteed second place for the chance at the lead for $2,000. Is it the Sword of Damocles and then Hot Patootie, bless my soul? Let's see the order of things. You got it. Yes! Very good. $2,000.
Yes.
Very nicely.
No break.
MK. Yeah.
All right.
The anticipation.
I know the anticipation. Scores going into the break. We've got one question to play during the break, and that will be played by CK, Z, and John. All right, so they will send me their answers to this. Everyone who gets it right gets a piece of $500, or if, like last time, no one gets it right, we don't give away any more money. Wildlands of New Mexico, the Alaska purchase, the Gadsden purchase, the Louisiana purchase. Rank these U.S. purchases from most expensive to least. So I need the three of you to think about that during the break, John, CK, and Z, and we will be right back on the order of things. Welcome back to the order of things. Before the break, we asked, rank these U.S. purchases from most expensive to least, Alaska, Gadsden, Louisiana, and our teams have locked in. Let's see what they think. Z said Louisiana, then Alaska, then Gadsden. CK said Louisiana, then Alaska, then Gadsden. John said Louisiana, Gadsden, then Alaska. So you all agree that Louisiana was first. And you're right, it was worth $15 million, even though it was the earliest. It just had the most states in it. Let's see who got it right. If John's right, the money's all his. What is the order of things? John, you got it right. Louisiana, Gadsden, Alaska, 500. Not enough to give you the lead. Still in third, but you're much closer than you were. Let's take a look as we move into the three most important questions in the world. MK, 3050. Beers, 1910. Gabe, 1825. Time for the three most important questions in the world. This will decide who plays our perfect 10 bonus round. 3 questions to play. On the first, you can make up to $2,000. On the second, you can make up to $4,000. And the third, final question, up to $8,000. I will show you a question and you'll bid on how many answers your team can order with a maximum of 10. Whoever has the highest bid plays the question. If you're successful, you win the money for your team. If you fail, the other two teams split the money you were playing for. So I will show the question, but not the answers. Send you to breakout rooms to talk about it. Whoever bids the highest is playing. First question, $200 an answer. Question is this. Rank these movie taglines in chronological order. I am going to arrange for you to go to your breakout rooms where you can discuss with your teams without the other teams hearing how many you want to play for.
Do you want to say something like 4 or 5?
I'd be comfortable a little bit higher than that even.
I think
10 would be foolish
high.
because there's always a couple that are like 1984, 1985.
Our teams have locked in on the movie taglines question. Let's see what they think. MK, how many did your team bid?
We did 5.
5, all right. See if we can beat it. Beers.
We bid 6.
6. Gabe, what did your team bid?
We bid 7.
7. All right. Gabe's team will be playing the taglines question for $1,400. You get your whole team, but I will need the official answer from Gabe. Rank these movie taglines in chronological order. Even a hitman deserves a second shot. Great things come in bears. His story will touch you even though he can't. Houston, we have a problem. In space, no one can hear you scream. There's something about your first piece. They're young, they're in love, and they kill people. Unwittingly, he trained a dolphin to kill the president of the United States. Who will survive and what will be left of them? And you'll believe a man can fly. And you get to pick which 7 you want to play.
I'm writing furiously here.
Yeah, I know a few of them. Great Things Come in Bears was from Yogi Bear, the live action one.
Okay.
I think that was like 2012.
My God, that's a terrible tagline.
Well, that's why the internet made fun of it so much.
After that is Bubble Boy.
Oh boy.
The top one is Gross Point Blank.
Oh, okay. And that's mid 90s, late 90s,
Late
right?
90s, 98, I believe.
Okay. His story will touch you even though he can't. Is that Ghost?
It's Bubble Boy.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Houston, we have a problem is Apollo 13. In space, no one can hear you scream is Alien.
Aliens, yeah.
Something about your first piece is
American Pie.
And that's 99. They're young, they're love, and they kill people. Is that Natural Born Killers?
That's what I'm thinking. And that was what?
Oh, like okay.
97?
Earlier than 97.
Yeah.
But yeah, mid 90s.
I think You'll Believe a Man Can Fly. Wasn't that like the first Christopher Reeve Superman?
That's the first Superman, 78, right? And Alien, isn't Alien 79?
Sounds right.
Yeah. Okay. He trained a dolphin to kill the president of the United States. Isn't that the Incredible Mr. Limited?
It's a movie called Day of the Dolphin, and I only know it from the poster. It's early or mid 70s, maybe.
Okay, so that would be the earliest, I would say.
I don't know what Who Will Survive is.
I want to say it's Saw 2 or Hostel. But how many do we have already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we already have 7.
I've thrown 7 up there, but that doesn't mean. I think you also talked about His Story Will Touch You, but you didn't give me a year for that, so I didn't throw it up there yet.
Apollo 13.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Who Will Survive and What Will Be Left of Them was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh,
the original?
Right.
The original, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost positive. I'm positive. And that was like 73 or 4.
That
right
early?
where you had the dolphin one.
Okay.
The other ones, you have Houston, we have a problem, and I think His Story Will Touch You even though he can't. But you didn't give me a era for yet. But
was that early 2000s, the Bubble Boy, or is it the John Travolta Bubble Boy? No, that's the man in the boy in the
plastic bubble. Oh shoot, it could be that. Maybe my brain is just. Oh
well,
no!
If you don't know, just throw that one out, right? You can only do 7.
You don't have to worry about that one. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 8 of them already. So if we order 7 of them, we've got it.
No, so are we saying Yogi Bear was the most recent?
Yes.
I think that was like 2012.
Okay. Yeah.
So Great Things Come in Bears, you're going to put in the 7 spot.
And then if we're dipping into the 90s, you got American Pie at 99, Gross Point Blank before that, Apollo 13.
Which one are you putting for Apollo 13?
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah.
His Story Will Touch You even though he can't is Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, that's
Oh,
But
yes.
I don't know what year it was. Was it 80s or 90s?
Late 80s. It was,
In between the Batmans?
which would have been 1990.
You've only got to put 3 more on here if you like what you have in the most recent.
Houston, we
So,
have a
you know
problem.
what?
Could be Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Why don't we put his story will touch you even though he can't underneath Houston.
I don't know about Alien and Superman. I don't know which one came first.
Why don't we just put one of them and then
I feel
Train
like
to Dolphin last?
Superman was before Alien.
I
Because you
think
said
Superman was definitely
Alien was
before Alien.
79?
I'm pretty sure that Alien is 79 and Superman is 78.
All right, Gabe, it is ultimately your choice. So which 2 do you want to go with there?
I said Man Can Fly instead of Who Will Survive and then Train to Dolphin at the end. Are we okay, team, with this?
We have. I'll read it off.
Let's
We have earliest. Unwittingly, he trained the dolphin to kill the president of the United States. Second, you will believe a man can fly. Third, his story will touch you even though he can't. Fourth, Houston, we have a problem. Fifth, even a hitman deserves a second shot. Sixth, there's something about your first piece. Seventh, great things come in bears.
The only one I'm worried about is the Dolphin, just because I don't know that movie at all. But
yeah, boy.
All right.
Now
Then you know
I'm
what?
worried that could be late 70s and be in that Superman Alien mix.
Let's take out Train to Dolphin. We'll put Man Can Fly first.
Okay.
And In Space No One Can Hear You Scream second.
All right.
Flipper Tries to Kill a Dolphin was a weird Disney original.
Do you want to lock that in, Gabe?
Flipper Tries to Kill the President.
I'm good.
I'm going to lock it in.
Locking that in for $1,400. Let's take a look. What was the most recent tagline? Great things come in bears.
2010.
Wow.
The tagline of the Dan Aykroyd, Justin Timberlake, Yogi Bear movie. It wasn't live action. It was just a CGI abomination.
That's
right.
not the year. That's the rating out of 10 for that.
That's the rating out of 100.
Hey, boo-boo, let's not let anyone come in bears.
That's the critics score.
Yeah.
10.
All right. What was second most recent? Something about your first piece. Very good. American Pie, 1999. What was before that? Even a hitman deserves a second shot. Gross Point Blank from 1997. All right. Keep going down. What was seventh? Houston, we have a problem. Apollo 13, 1995. All right. How about six? His story will touch you even though he can't. You got it. It was Edward Scissorhands. Very good.
Thank you,
job.
John.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was way off base.
I'm
All
like
you
sweating
need
from that.
is for You Will Believe a Man Can Fly to be before In Space No One Can Hear You Scream, and you've made $1,400. Let's take a look and see what is first. They're young, they're in love, and they kill people. Glad you
Bonnie
didn't say
and
Natural
Clyde.
Born
Wow.
Killers. That's Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. Second,
Okay.
Unwittingly, He Trained a Dolphin from 1973. All right. Show me number 4. There is Man Can Fly from 78. So as long as Alien, In Space No One Can Hear You Scream is between You Will Believe a Man Can Fly and Story Will Touch You,
And Massacre is 76. Yeah.
which will put you into a slight lead. If you are wrong, I split that $1,400 between the other two teams. So here it is for $1,400. Do they have the order of things? You got it. Very good. $1,400.
Nice
Gabe.
job.
Done.
John
Wow.
knew the other one as well. What will be left of them is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Very good.
Good job, team.
Nicely done.
All right. Gabe's team, you have the lead now by $175. But MK's team, $3,050. Beer's team, $1,910. Here's your question for $400 an answer. Rank these parts of the Haunted Mansion by when you first encounter them at Walt Disney World. I'm going to send you once again to your breakout rooms. You can discuss this. $400 a pop.
Probably 47 years ago. So it's been, I don't remember.
I've never
all I-
been.
All I can remember is it just me, or is the room getting longer?
You know what? I'm terribly not confident with this at all, but I think we could use just instinct to get 4. Like if you went through a house, what order would these things be in?
I don't know. Like, there's got to be some creativity to it too.
Yeah.
The number you're comfortable with. John, I've been to Disney World exactly once. You were there, and I did not ride the Haunted Mansion.
All right, our teams have locked in how well they know the Haunted Mansion, and we're going to start with Gabe's team. Gabe, how many did you bid?
4.
4. All right. How about MK?
We also said 4.
You also said 4. Well, that's interesting because if we have a tie, the team with more money will get an advantage as we go to auction. But it's possible Beer's team beat both of you. Beers, what did you bid?
We bid 5. Maybe this is
You
a
bid
mistake.
5.
Yep, perhaps it was a mistake.
5. Hey, there's going to be 10 options. You only got to pick half of them. That's interesting. So, Beers, you will be playing for $2,000. If you get it right, you will be in the lead. If you get it wrong, I give the other two teams $1,000. So, Beers, CK, and Liz, rank these parts of the Haunted Mansion by when you first encountered them on the Walt Disney World attraction specifically. The Bride, the Graveyard, the Ghostly Ballroom, Hitchhiking Ghosts, Hurry Back, that's a quote, the Invisible Pianist, the Library, Madame Leota, the Coffin Opening, and the Stretching Room.
So I think the hitchhiking ghost would be after the ballroom, don't you think? Is that the one? I mean, that's the one that hitchhikes on the way home that sits in your ride with you, right?
And Hurry Back might be after that. We know the Stretching Room is early because that's where you first get into the Haunted Mansion.
I think the Invisible Pianist is kind of early too, isn't he? God, I haven't. Like I was telling these guys in the room, I have not been on this ride in 43 years. So, I mean, the ride was in black and white when I went. Leota. Opening Coffin sounds like something that would be towards the beginning, doesn't it?
Isn't the graveyard out front, like before you even get into the building? The graveyard
this is the graveyard on the ride. Graveyard on the ride.
On the ride.
Oh, so not outdoor decoration.
No, sorry, no, not talking about outside because that could be beginning or end. That wouldn't be fair. This is a graveyard. You pass the courtyard, the graveyard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Okay, so then should we say Stretching Room is first?
Yeah, because Stretching Room is before you even get on the right before it's in the Haunted Mansion, but it's before you get on the ride.
I'm trying to think of how it works in the movie too. You know, with
yeah, I did unfortunately.
We referenced pointing the Eddie Murphy 2003 movie.
I did unfortunately see it in theaters.
Oh wow!
It wasn't by choice, but it did happen.
There was
we own it on DVD
movie too.
So
there was the Muppets one too. Yeah,
we're kind of in the weeds here, guys.
Yeah.
Well, think of ones you're sure at the beginning. Think of ones you're sure at the end, and then take a stab and a educated guess.
You said 5. Hitchhiking was at the end, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's when they sit in your ride when you're leaving, right?
No, I think you might actually see them hitchhiking as it gets started too. I'm not sure.
Again, they're not 2 places on the ride, or I wouldn't have included it. So again, there's no trick question.
Oh, okay. So
it's not a trick, I promise.
I can't remember if you see them hitchhiking and then you see them in your car later on.
I just want to make sure that hitchhiking that I'm interpreting it right, and there wasn't like an actual hitchhiking, thumbs up kind of ghost somewhere. I don't remember that, but I just remember them riding in the car with you, in the ride with you, in the mirrors.
All right.
I feel like library would be kind of in the beginning too.
The library.
Like that might be one of the first rooms you go through, because you got to go through the secret passage or something. I don't know.
Opening Coffin seems like intro to a haunted house type of decoration, but I don't know. So does a library, so it's kind of tough to say.
Well, we could take one of those out. I mean, we could take library
one out if you're not sure. Yeah.
Take library out, leave opening Coffin. I don't remember the Stretching Room, but if you guys remember that, that's fine.
I again have never been on the ride, so
that's at the very beginning.
Is that one?
Okay, that's what that is. Okay, I see. So then we would just need to do like ballroom and then hitchhiking and hurry back. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure.
So as it is right now, we only need 5. You have stretching room, the opening coffin, the ballroom, hitchhiking ghosts, hurry back. Do you want to lock that in?
If
Yep.
it's okay with you.
All right,
That's
let's do
fine
it.
with me.
Let's lock it
Piers,
in.
if you get this right, you have made $2,000. Let's take a look and see. We're going to start at the beginning of the ride. What is the beginning? Starts with the stretching room. Very good. That is when you walk in, the paintings are getting bigger. At Disneyland, I was looking this up. It is an elevator. It's not an elevator at Disney World.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Next is the library. You threw that one out because you weren't sure between that and the coffin. So let's keep going. Number 3, the invisible pianist.
Oh man.
Okay. Number 4, we want to see the opening coffin. There it is, the opening coffin. You got 2.
Ooh, stressing me out.
I hope it's stressing you out. That's the point.
Yeah, well, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's next? Is it the ballroom? Madame Leota in the crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
What's after her? Looking for a ballroom. There it is, the ghostly ballroom.
Oh, good.
So you're down to the hitchhiking ghost and hurry back, and you're hoping that's the right order. Can confirm for you that after that is the bride in the graveyard. So it is, of course, down to the hitchhiking ghost and hurry back. If that order is correct, you've got $2,000 in the lead. If it's wrong, I split that $2,000. What is number 9? I want to see hitchhiking ghosts. You did it. Very
Yes!
good. Hitchhiking ghosts.
Wild.
Nice.
Well done, guys.
Very, very good. You've made $2,000. Yeah, that's one of those things where like 5, you can reason it out enough where I feel like almost anyone could get 5. Very
We were
good.
just hoping other people would bid more than.
They did not, but hey, it worked out for you, Beers and CK and Liz, because you now have
Yeah.
the lead.
Yay!
Take a look at the scores going into the third and final, most important question of the evening. Beers' team now, and look at how the lead changes. It was MK's team, then it was Gabe's team, now it's Beers' team. We're all in the 3,000s. Beers' team 3910, Gabe's team 3225, MK's team 3,050. $800 an answer. Let me just let you know, if multiple teams bid the same number, we go to auction. But if multiple teams bid 10, I do have a special tiebreaker, so it's not just whoever has the lead. If 2 of you end up bidding 10, we do have a specialty tiebreaker. $800 an answer on this question. Rank these sitcoms from most seasons to least seasons. How long they ran or are still running. No ties, obviously, but number of seasons. I'm going to send you to your breakout rooms one last time to talk it over. This is for the game.
So,
I think we can do 10.
oh wow.
Like if
Yeah.
it was just like 90s on, then maybe. But there's
Right.
literally no
Everything
way.
after Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Beers is going to go higher.
I'd say captain's call.
Yeah.
And our teams have locked in for $800 an answer the deciding question. Let's start with our leading team, and that is Beers. Beers, how many did your team bid?
Well, as I mentioned, I have an encyclopedic knowledge of sitcoms. Unfortunately, I've lost my encyclopedias. We bid 4.
4. All right, you have the lead. You're playing a little conservatively, and that is a smart move. Let's see. Gabe's team will go to you next.
We bid 5.
Gabe's team bidding 5. All right. 5 is the number to beat. Let's see if MK's team did it.
We did. We did 7.
7.
Oh, wow.
MK,
Wow.
Z, and Chris.
Yeah.
Going for 7. If they get it right, it is $5,600 and the game. It's wrong. The other 2 teams get $2,800 apiece, and Beer's team will be playing perfect 10. So let's see if MK's team can do it. MK, Z, and Chris, it all comes down to this.
All clutch,
Rank
no
these sitcoms
sunroof.
from most seasons to least. According to Jim, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, Arrested Development, Happy Endings, I Married Dora, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Joey, Seinfeld, The Simpsons, and 2.5 Men.
Okay, so The Simpsons has to be the most, right?
Right.
Seinfeld had 9.
I feel it is Always Sunny up to 10 or 12 now. I feel like Always
Feels like
Sunny
double digits.
too. And
I
then
thought it's like
Seinfeld.
20 for Only Sunny.
Okay. So
Arrested Development was 6, I think.
6. Okay.
6 feels long. 4 or 5, maybe.
No, because they had 2 seasons on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Joey is going to be on the low end. I think that was like 1 season, if that.
Yeah, Joey's gonna be low. Happy Endings is at least 2. I feel like According to Jim is maybe 3. So that would be
Feels like that
lower
was
than
on for a
Arrested
minute.
Development. So how many is that? Is that 7?
You've thrown up 7 on the board, which is what you need. You haven't touched 2.5 Men, I Married Dora, and Ozzie and Harriet.
Okay.
You don't have to. You only need 7, but just those are the ones you haven't gone to yet.
Okay.
That's not how
So
confident we are with According to Jim.
I am confident it's Simpsons, Sunny, Seinfeld.
Okay.
Then Arrested Development.
Who was in According to Jim?
Jim Belushi. And it feels like it was on longer, but it could be just because that show felt like forever when you were watching it.
Right. So According to Jim, I'm thinking it's 3 or 4. Happy Endings, I don't see it being more than 2 or 3. I don't. Do you guys know any of the other shows? Because I know we could take out According to Jim and put 2.5 Men, but I'm not sure if that's 6 or 7 seasons.
Yeah, that was like a longer run for sure.
And there were I think 2 or 3 Ashton Kutcher seasons there, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
The order that it's in, I feel pretty good about. I think this order is the one that I would be most confident in, even if I'm not totally confident.
Yeah, I'm most confident with this. I'm gonna say lock it in.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Before we lock in for sure, that's for the game. The Simpsons, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Seinfeld, Arrested Development, According to Jim, Happy Endings, Joey. Locking that in?
Yes. And
Okay.
Happy Endings is hilarious, by the way. I love it.
Underrated, yeah.
Yes.
So if MK's team has those 7 in the right order, they've made $5,600. They'll be playing our perfect 10 bonus round. If not, split that money and it's Beer's team. Let's take a look. Got to have all 7 of these in the right order. Which show runs the longest? Let's hope it's The Simpsons. 36 seasons and counting. Very good. Let's see what's second. Always Sunny is on its 17th.
Wow.
Wild. Yeah, I know.
Good instinct on that.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, Z called that one. He said it was like at 20, which is very close. Number 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ozzie and Harriet ran 14 seasons. For many, many years, that was the longest running sitcom. Number 4, looking for Seinfeld. 2.5 Men ran 12 seasons.
Wow.
So yeah. 9 with Charlie Sheen. I'm not quite positive, and 3 without. But yeah, good thing you didn't place that where you were thinking of placing it.
Oh,
Let's hope Seinfeld is 5th. Seinfeld, 9 seasons. Very good. Let's go to the other end of the list. See what's at the bottom. What had the fewest? I Married Dora. It ended on a joke of, we've been canceled. What, our flight? No, our series.
Oh, no.
Was it sort of like a live action Dora the Explorer?
No, it had nothing to do with
it's so much worse.
It was
I
what?
divorced Dora.
Let's see if Joey is the penultimate answer. Joey got 2 seasons.
Okay.
I'm surprised. I was convinced it was 1.
I think it got canceled mid-second. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, 2 is a lot for Joey.
Let's see what's number 8 and hope it's Happy Endings. Happy Endings ran 3 seasons.
Okay.
So it all comes down to Arrested Development and According to Jim. The David Cross, Jim Belushi rivalry continues here. Gonna find out if you've won $5,600. Arrested Development, According to Jim, in that order. Did Arrested Development have more seasons than According to Jim for $5,600? Let's take a look at the order of things. According to Jim, ran 8 seasons.
Oh, no.
Arrested Development, only 5.
Oh.
According to Jim, ran for a presidency. According to Jim, lasted longer than his brother's entire career.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I
8 seasons.
I could not tell you what happened in any of those.
That was a very, very close effort, though. Very nicely played.
That
Let's take a
was
look
That was real
So
good.
close.
at our final scores. Our winner tonight, Beer's team with $9,510. You've done it. You are playing Perfect 10 in just a moment. Got to say goodbye to Gabe's team with 8,825. MK's team with 3,050. Great job, both of you. Right after the break, we are going to play Perfect 10 with Beer's team. We'll be right back on the order of things. Welcome back to the order of things. Beer's team has won the game, and now they are going to play our Perfect 10 bonus round where they will play one final question, see what they can turn their $9,510 into. Beers, CK, and Liz, it is time for Perfect 10. I will give you 2 categories to choose from. Okay. Decide it as a team, and then decide how many you want to play. If you want to rank just 2 things, I will double your money to 19,020. 3 is tripling it, 4 is quadrupling it, all the way up through 7. 8, I will times it by 10 for 95,100. If you go for 9, it's 25 times your score, or 237,750. And if you play for Perfect 10 tonight, you will be playing for 100 times your score, $951,000 if you go for all 10. Get to pick your category here first, and you can talk it over. We have the category no one has picked yet, The Lord of the Rings, or state capitals. Beers, it is ultimately your choice, but you can talk it out with your team.
We will go with state capitals.
State capitals is your choice. So I will show you the question, but not the answers, and you will lock in how many you want to play for. Rank these state capitals by the population of the city proper, the metropolitan area, just the city proper, from highest to lowest, according to the 2020 census. So you can choose anywhere from 2 to 10. Talk it out with your team. How high do you want to go?
So,
we could definitely suss out like 5, I think.
Oh yeah.
I
think we can go higher than that.
If we, yeah, we can try for higher.
It's going to be relying on you two almost entirely here.
No one in this game has ever gone for the 3 jumps here of 10 times, 25 times, or 100 times.
And I have a feeling it's going to remain that way, but
that's why it's for so much money. Yeah.
But I'm fine being overruled.
I'm okay with whatever we do. If we want to just like go for it for the fun of it, or if we want to be conservative, it's up to you guys. But I mean, I'm not saying that we can get all 10, but it might be fun to try. That's all I'm saying.
Let's try it then.
All right, let's shoot the moon.
Wait, Beers. Are we going for Perfect 10?
I have no confidence in my ability to do even 5. So let's go for Perfect 10.
We're going for Perfect 10.
That's the name of the thing.
I'm so
no
pumped.
breaks. Rank these state capitals by population of the city proper from highest to lowest. Get this right, $951,000. Austin, Texas, Honolulu, Hawaii, Juneau, Alaska, Lincoln, Nebraska, Montpelier, Vermont, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Phoenix, Arizona, Providence, Rhode Island, Richmond, Virginia, Santa Fe, New Mexico.
This is going to be fun, you guys. We're going to lose, but we're going to have a good time.
Yep.
So,
I know. Okay, so Montpelier is definitely the least populated, and that's followed by Juneau.
Okay.
I think Austin, Texas is probably the most populated, followed by Phoenix.
I lived in Austin, Texas, and I couldn't even tell you what the population is.
Providence is tricky because East Coast is also dense, but it is really, really small. I kind of want to put that. I want to put that kind of at like 4, 5, maybe 5. I have a feeling Oklahoma City is more populous than we're thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I was there just a couple of years ago, and it seemed pretty.
Count the people.
How crowded were restaurants when you went?
Did you count the people?
Did you count everyone?
If the population's changed since 2020, we won't have that.
I wouldn't go by how many people were in restaurants in the year 2020, but
Yeah, how
Yeah.
crowded were the restaurants and concert halls and things in 2020?
Well, I was there actually for Pride Parade, so I don't know. Surprisingly, a lot of people at the Pride event in Oklahoma City, so if that tells you
the
anything.
city, it's got people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Um, But I don't know. I think, like you said, Providence, Rhode Island, it's kind of tricky because it's such a tiny area. But I went there with my dad a few years ago, and there were tons of people. I mean,
Yeah.
so that might be.
It's everything in the East Coast, especially New England, is really, really dense.
Yeah, and
But
Honolulu too. I mean, it's small, but it's.
yeah, I think Honolulu might have more people than Providence actually, but I do think that Richmond would have more than Honolulu as well.
Yeah.
So I
Richmond
think
would have more than Oklahoma City, I would think. Wouldn't you think?
that is fully possible. Yeah, if we switch Oklahoma City and Richmond.
Yeah.
Santa Fe, you didn't say, right? Lincoln, you
We
didn't
haven't
say.
said.
Okay,
Oh
we're good. We're
shit,
good.
we haven't said Santa Fe.
You've got two left. I was just making sure I didn't miss anything you'd said.
I think my knowledge of the musical Rent might be clouding my Santa Fe judgment here. So I don't know if that's actually densely populated. But I have a feeling Lincoln, Nebraska is going to be at 8.
Where's the college in Nebraska? The Cornhuskers. Where's that?
I don't know.
Is that in Lincoln? I mean, I'm just thinking that would add to the population.
I think it would, but it might also be most of the population.
Yeah, that's true. Austin, Phoenix.
Look it over and move around as you see fit. You got all the time you need.
I actually kind of like the look at this, though. I'm thinking now that you mentioned the college that maybe Santa Fe should be switched with Lincoln.
I think it should. I think it should switch with Lincoln, and I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want Providence to be
higher.
We really think Santa Fe's so low on the list, huh?
I don't think it's that low on the list, but I don't know really where it would fit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Oklahoma needs to move. Austin, Phoenix, Richmond, Virginia. It's Richmond, Virginia, right?
Yes.
Does that have more people than Providence, Rhode Island, you think?
Richmond?
Yeah.
I think likely, though
Okay.
maybe not as much more as we're making it out to be.
I'm just here to sow doubt at this point.
Move it on up.
Sow doubt on my own team.
I'm starting to think that Oklahoma City would be less populated than Providence for some reason. I just feel like
I mean, I think it's completely fair because, like, when you think East Coast, you think a lot of people.
Lots of people.
Yeah.
Very people-y.
Very people-y.
Okay. And then move Richmond back to 3, Honolulu.
Yeah. Do you want to move? Actually, do you want to put Oklahoma City at 5 and Providence at 6?
You think Oklahoma City has more people than Providence?
I do still think it does.
Okay.
Well
then,
because if the area itself is quite small, so rather than like, the surrounding metropolitan areas, that's the thing I'm trying to keep in mind.
Okay.
I know Alaska is relatively sparsely populated, but a lot of that population is probably going to be in Juneau.
But as a state, it's like the lowest population in general, I think.
Or should we just lock this in? I don't know.
You know what? Let's lock it in. We're all going to
look it over for a moment.
Yeah.
We have Austin, Phoenix, Richmond, Honolulu, Oklahoma City, Providence, Lincoln, Santa Fe, Juneau, Montpelier. This is perfect 10. This is for $951,000. Beers,
This
are
has
we
been
locking in
fun.
this list?
We're locking it in.
It's
All
been
right.
real.
The
I'll be
first time
shocked.
someone has
All
gone for
right.
perfect 10, will it be a success? Will they take home the top prize?
Will we fail immediately?
Yeah,
Will you
we
fail
might.
immediately and not even get an offer to bail out?
Right.
What is the least populous of these state
See if we
capitals?
even get this one.
Needs
Yeah.
to be Montpelier. And it is 8,000 people in
Yay.
Montpelier.
Nice.
It has the one road and then it crosses with another road. I've been there. It's a really pretty town, barely anything in it. Let's see the second least populous, Juneau, Alaska. You've got 2. All right, 8 to go for $951,000. Okay, first offer, Beers, Liz, CK. In addition to your front game winnings, I will offer you $22,000 to stop right here, or you can turn it down, keep playing.
When do we get the next offer?
Whenever it comes up,
When does it come up?
whenever you trigger it.
I would
getting-
like
we're-
to trigger it at a time of my choosing.
Why would we even consider any offers, guys? We're so sure of ourselves, remember?
We're about to make game show history.
That's so true.
We're
That's
shooting
so
the
true.
moon. You
I'm
don't
believe in myself. I have faith.
Turning it down?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do think we have at least 2 more correct.
2 more correct.
Let's go for 2 more. See,
All right, Deers, it is your
see how
call.
the anxiety builds.
Yeah, let's go.
Right, turning it down. All right.
Turn it
very
down
good.
22,000. We know what
Right.
we got.
There's no wiggle room here. It's got to be all correct. So let's see. We moved it around a little bit. Did you end up with Honolulu at the right place? Is that number 4? It is 350,000 people in Honolulu.
That's surprising
Right.
to me.
I thought it'd be less people. That's
All
All
right.
right.
3
A lot
right.
of
Did we
tourists,
get
but they don't
4?
count. Let's see. Where do we want to go next? Santa Fe. Is that number 8? You need it to stay in the game, of course. Santa Fe, number 8. 87,000 people in
Look
Santa
at
Fe.
that,
You
you
have
guys.
4 answers.
okay.
Let's see what we want to do next. Which one? You have an offer first.
The Gadsden Purchase.
$50,000. $50,000 to bail out Beers, or you can play on for $951,000.
The fact that you haven't gone for the top 2 is making me so nervous.
What do you say, ladies?
Fuck it.
Just keep going.
I'm sorry, it's a family show. We might as well just keep going.
Yeah,
We
you have to
joked
leave
about
out
John
these.
Belushi's death. I think we're
Let's-
good. You can
Let's keep
Gonna
going.
need that money for the swear jar.
I'm just
Turning
excited
down.
we got
Yeah.
4 matches. I'm so
All right.
excited.
You have
I'm
4.
shocked.
Let's take a look and see if Richmond is number 3. Is that right?
Is it right?
It is not. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh my god.
The only
Oh,
one
that's a
number.
lot higher.
You got 4, but let's take a look at the order of things. The
Is
most
it Phoenix
populous,
first?
actually, Phoenix.
It's Phoenix. Okay.
Then
And
Austin.
then Austin.
Oklahoma City. You had it in number 3. I was excited for you. Then you moved it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Honolulu, Lincoln 291, Richmond
Wild.
226, Providence.
Yeah.
Smaller than I thought.
Hey, you have the honor of being the first team to ever gamble it for perfect 10. You are our winners tonight. You have $9,510. Very nicely played, Beers team. They know the order of things, and we will see you next time on the order of things.
I want to say back in the late 90s, I wrote my own Andrew Dice Clay nursery rhyme. It goes like this. 3 little kittens lost their mittens. Hey, fuck you.
I think that was just one of his jokes.
Yeah, that sounds more like plagiarism, friend.
Yeah.
That's
Wednesday's child is full of, whoa, fuck you.
It was
Very
crazy at the end of The Mummy when Samuel Jackson showed up as Commander Nick Fury trying
Dr.
to
Van Helsing.
the Avengers Initiative.
It's Dr. Van Helsing.
You joke, but I
right,
think that actually is how it ended. Just a different actor, not.
I think it is. Yeah.
Watch, according to Jim, starring such great actors as John Belushi's brother.
Watch according to Jim.
Courtney
It's
Thorne
slightly
Smith.
preferable to talking with your family.
Yeah. It has a Belushi.
Yeah,
Want to know which one? Tune in.
Frank Belushi.
Refer to title.
Timu John.
Did you say Frank Belushi?